And the 1-1 is lined out to the left center field gap and down. Here comes Brice. There will be no throw. And on opening night, it's a walk-off winner. Brice Matthews delivers. A 4-run comeback in the 9th inning as the Space Cowboys top the Comets 4-3. The champions show their mettle tonight in the start of their defense of their title. What an incredible comeback by Sugar Land this evening.
Matthews, Brice spells it B-R-I-C-E, Matthews. Here's the 0-1 to him. It's a drive in the air to right and deep. Going back is Thomas at the track. He's at the fence, and that one is in the bullpen. An opposite field line drive home run by Matthews. His first homer of the year, his 4th RBI. He came in only hitting 180. So there it is. A line drive opposite field home run.
2-0. Swing, and he hits this one deep out towards the scoreboard. Davis goes back on the warning track. It is way out of here. Brice Matthews with a solo blast with 1 out in the 1st inning, and Sugar Land strikes first. It's 1-0 here in the 1st.
And Marriott gives him a middle fastball here in 2-2. This one hit high in the air down the right field line. Thomas, a long run toward the corner. He's at the wall, and that ball's gone. Brice Matthews hits his 3rd home run of the season. It's a 2-run blast. And just like that, Sugar Land has taken a 4-3 lead in the 5th.
Third of the season, 2nd this series for Matthews. This time taking it the opposite way, curling down that foul line.
A gorgeous Saturday night. That's lined out the left center and down for a base hit. And the throw was cut off. It's a double for Brice Matthews. Bullpen do their job. 3-2, sharp grounder through the whole left side. A base hit. 1-2. Fly deep to left center. On the move is Noda, and it bangs off the wall. The throw comes in, and Matthews is there with a stand-up triple. Gets a hold of this one. Deep left center, and it's gone. A wall scraper to left center field for Brice Matthews, and he is hit for the cycle tonight.
Now the next pitch is hit very high in the air to center field. Sean Bouchard is going back. He's on the warning track. He's at the wall. He jumps, and it's gone. A home run. Brice Matthews straightaway center, a 2-run shot. And that is the 5th home run tonight for the Space Cowboys. They lead it 9-2. Tonight was his 2nd multi-homer game of the season. 0-2 is hit well, left center field, and that one is long gone. Brice Matthews on an 0-2 pitch connects on his 6th home run of the season. And that increases the Sugar Land lead to 5-1. Well, he timed that slider. He went down to get it.
2-2, swung on, roped into right center. Racing after it, Vukovic, this is in the alley. Hummel around third will score, and Sugar Land has scored 6 runs. Matthews is into third with his 2nd triple in as many games in this series. Triples alley Brice Matthews. His first triple a knock. 2-1, this is hit high and deep to right, trouble. Vukovic back at the track, at the wall, back-to-back homers for Sugar Land. Hummel and Matthews. Matthews, what a start to the series. Last year, hot start in High A Asheville, but a very hitter-friendly park. Deep to center, Barossa back at the track, looking up at the wall. Brice Matthews off the batter's eye in center field. He is having a big series. Matthews with a double and a homer tonight. He has 9 hits in the set, a double, 3 homers, and 2 triples this week. For Brice Matthews, it's 9-5. We got ourselves a ball game here.
So it's 2 gone. It's Brice Matthews, and he slaps the first one into right field. And Brice has the first hit of the game for Sugar Land.
right arm, the pitch. Up the middle, and that's going to be into center field, a base hit. He's reached base all 3 times, and he lines it over the third baseman Harris's head after the 3rd hit of the night by Brice Matthews.
Matthews lines this into left field. That's a base hit. Matthews going for second as it's bobbled in left by Cortez, and the throw to second is laid, and it is a 4-hit night for Brice Matthews.
And his pitch. Swung on, high fly ball deep in left field. LaCastro back at the wall, and this one soars out of here for a home run. The Space Cowboys go ahead 7-6 in the 6th inning. On a 459-foot home run. Beyond the trees in left center, out of Southwest University Park.
2-1 and a swing, and that's a drive to deep left center field. It'll send Matos and Johnson way back, and that is way gone atop the umpire locker room. That was a poke by Brice Matthews, and Melton and Matthews go back-to-back for Sugar Land, and it's now 5-2. Home run number 11 for Brice Matthews, and he was not cheated. We're there, it was like whoever was the odd man out got stuck in Fresno as that shot on one hard bounce to a diving second baseman, Brice Matthews, and he throws to first to get Rodriguez. What a play.
1-1 home. And Matthews shoots this to deep left center. This one is heading back, and it is gone. A blast from Brice Matthews, 423 feet through the thick August air of Sugar Land. And Sugar Land's on the board.
For the Space Cowboys. And Matthews driving it to right field, down the right field line, and that's going to get all the way to the wall in the corner. Matthews driving in 1, and Diaz coming home. Matthews on his way to 3rd, and he'll be in there with a 2-run triple. His 6th triple this season. He placed it perfectly. It was a 2-seamer on the outer half of the plate. Matthews going with the pitch, getting it in fair territory, and it rolled around the corner, and Matthews was off to the races.
0-1. That one is stroked. Left field, heading back, and back to back. Brice Matthews shoots one out of here to left. The Space Cowboys go back to back and double their advantage. 4-2 in the bottom of the 8th inning. Second home run of this series for Matthews, and his 13th of the year. Space Cowboys in comments here in the first. 2-2. That is hit up the middle. Matthews dives over, spears it. He's going to go to second for 1, on to first, in time to turn it. Hesitation by Ward. He didn't know if Matthews was going to catch it in flight, and a brilliantly turned 4-6-3 double play that ends the inning.
Matthews, a tough guy to double off, though, with his speed. Anderson's first pitch, and Matthews swings and cranks this sky high to left. Turning around to watch his Degoti. It's a grand slam. Brice Matthews gives Sugar Land a 4-0 lead in this top of the first. After the Express take game 1 of the doubleheader, game 2 gets off to a roaring start for Sugar Land. These two teams have played. Now Matthews swings and drives it to deep left. Turning around, Biggers, he's going to look up, and this leaves the building. So Brice Matthews, there's his 2nd homer of the week. It's his 15th of the year. It's a 3-run shot, and Sugar Land with 2 outs doing some damage. The pitch to Matthews, and boy, is this ball going to go a long way. Way up onto the home run porch. Brice Matthews with a 3-hit day, a 2-homer day, and Sugar Land adds on. It's 8-2.
Trenton Brooks stands in for El Paso. And the first offer, that is hit up the middle. Matthews to his right, backhand pick, throws back across his body in time to get him. What an exceptional play by Brice Matthews, who ends up at the shortstop position running that one out. He threw back across his body and is able to get it there in front of Brooks. 2 gone. And he is just 1 steal shy of setting the Space Cowboys single season franchise record. And there goes Matthews. The pitch is up. Roberts' throw to second is wide, and it's history for Matthews. 39 stolen bases this year, the most in a single year in Space Cowboys history. Matthews breaks for third. The 2-1 is outside. The throw to third. That is high. And why not add another? 40 stolen bases for Brice Matthews this season. Now it's Perlaza. And he golfs this one out into right center. Matthews coming over. Goes into a dive. And he caught it. That's your center fielder, Brice Matthews. First chance he's had at one of those. And he passes the test. A headlong dive in to take away a knock from Perlaza.